Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Pokémon Shining Pearl. This is probably going to be the finale episode. Yeah. This is going to be the finale episode of this adventure. We have come quite a ways. We have very high level Pokemon. Gasloon's the only one that isn't level 80. And he was such an MVP last time. He's halfway through, so he's getting there. But this is it. We got to fight Cynthia one more time, and it'll cover pretty much everything I'm wanting to show. And I'll talk more about what I'm mentioning when we go through the credits, if she doesn't completely trounce us, which is highly possible. So, here we go. How have you been? I recently saw my grandma in Celestic Town for the first time in quite a while. She sure had a lot of nice things to say about you. Obviously, it's important to battle well and win, but I think a truly great trainer is one who makes people and Pokemon around them happy. That's why I'm so glad you're the one who's challenging me today. I accept your challenge with everything I've got. Alright. This is the second round. How badly is she going to beat us into a pulp today? I don't know. But, again, she has Spirit Tuned. This might not go well. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, the pressure. Level 74, so this might go well, this might not go well. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we need that minimize. And that didn't. Oh. Ow. Ow! Jeez. That damage. Alright. Can I get another minimize maybe? And not get hit? Okay. That's Spirit Tuned. Good grief. Let's get up our defenses a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be making a joke of this fight, or if this is going to be just overly just destroyed by something. I don't know. I'm getting overly paranoid about this fight because of how bad it went last time. Oh, man. Man, that last fight with her, oh my goodness. Adamentary MVP all the way. Alright. Now the question is, how do we want to take the rest of her Pokemon? Because what I can do, I can give this. I think I'm going to do this specifically. Oh, wow. Good. Let's have Gasloon fight. We want him to have a little bit of a battle here. Now Gasloon has +5 special defense, +3 defense, and +6 on the evasion, so we're doing pretty good, I think. Oh no. Oh. That was rough. On that. Okay, alright, no. I'm sorry. I don't want you to go. I don't want you getting knocked out. Oh, man. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Do we make a joke of this again? I kind of want to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go, Cerberus! Alright. So if she does hit, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage thanks to Cerberus's type. And of course, I want to do a nasty plot or two, maybe 3, just to really hit it home of how much I really detest how this went last time. We were severely underleveled last time we fought her. This time we're overleveled. I mean, at least a little bit. Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, her Pokemon's level 74 here, so I think we're good. Alright. Now, if only I had stored power, this might actually... No, it wouldn't do anything to Spiritomb, but this would make this fight a joke. If you had stored power. Alright. Cerberus gained a level. Alright. Cynthia's about to use Togekiss. We're going to keep fighting. Togekiss is cool. I actually really like Togekiss as a Pokemon. And it's unfortunate that I'm going to be using Sludge Bomb, and it's going to do super effective damage, because you're Fairy type. I don't think that would have mattered because of how much damage this that Cerberus is doing right now, thanks to the insane capabilities provided him by way of Gasloon here. Oh, yeah, that is important to realize that that's a thing. Good that I had that much special defense going for me. Get out of here. Oh, that almost swept my team. Lucario almost swept my team. Milotic. Oh, man. I think we've made a joke of her team. This was going to be a lot longer of an episode, I thought. I think I found a strat that broke the game. Oh, boy. Sorry. This is kind of anticlimactic. Oh, man. I was really wanting to make sure I didn't put myself in a corner like last time. So, I guess I over-prepared? Alright, then. Well... How you guys doing? I think this was the biggest cheese that I've ever done to a champion in existence. Who knew getting backed in a corner would be so much fun? At least I'm making her feel like what she put me through. Let's just put it that way. Oh, man. That Garchomp, though. Level 78. Jeez. And just got one shot by Cerberus. And everyone made it through! Only used 2 Pokemon in this fight. That went by my wildest expectations. What an exceptional battle. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Oh my gosh, I did to her what she almost did to me, so I feel somewhat vindicated in this. Oh, man. I had more problems with the Elite Four team members than I did with her this time. Wow. Throughout this battle, I managed to catch a glimpse of everything that you've brought this far. Your love of Pokemon, your talent as a trainer, and the friendships you made along the way. Can't tell you how happy I was to see all that. You've truly earned your place in the Hall of Fame. Now then, step onto the lift. Alright then. Well, that's it. I thought we were gonna be here for like 20 minutes. But apparently not. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame.
Lucas, your battle was splendid.
Oh, hello, Professor Owen.
A child I enlisted for my Pokedex project has come this far. It's only natural that I would come to witness the crowning achievement. Again. Lucas, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Twice, actually.
Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Lucas. Professor Owen, I need you over here as well. At least I didn't mess that cutscene up.
No matter how many times I come here, I always find myself standing up straighter than usual.
It's a natural reaction, Professor. This is a room of... this room is a legacy, and never mind about screwing this up. The legacy to the hopes, dreams, and struggles of Pokemon and their trainers to excel. Lucas, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you are leaving here are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew up with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. And they're all just in playing Pokeballs! Anyway. Welcome to the Hall of Fame once again. We got Gasloon, level 79. We got Deskas, level 80. We got Miss Sparkles, level 81. Adamentry, level 82. Cerberus, level 81. And Xylobat, level 80. Yay! Yep, that's right. 64 hours. I wasn't kidding when I said I put a ton of time in the underground. Oh boy. But yeah, that's awesome. No. Didn't see that. I was trying to do this, but I pushed the wrong button. Alright. But yeah, it'll play through the credits once again. I'll kind of give a more complete outlook on the game, since I now have a fresh memory of everything that's going on. So, this game is pretty much exactly what Pearl was, and then, again, Diamond's going to be pretty much the same thing Diamond was. The only thing that's really different is the underground with the Pokemon hideaways, and they changed the secret bases and what they are capable of. I do enjoy the change that they did to the Grand Underground. They did change the... I think they called it like the PAL Park or something in the original Gen 4 games. And that had shifted from where it was previously with transferring Pokemon from your GBA titles to Gen 4 games. And it changed it into a legendary catch-all type of thing, which is fine. I don't mind that. I did have a little bit of a time getting all the necessary shards to get to where I could get the Regis so I could show off Regigigas. I will say that's kind of a detriment almost in a lot of aspects, because you're having to get all those shards to do all of those fights, because there's times where I've had a lot of luck as far as getting those mysterious shards, including the large one. But then there's times where I can put several hours into the Grand Underground and not find one, maybe one. because it's so random. If there were different places that actually had higher rates of it, then I don't know if that's the case. It might be. That might be the case. I just don't know it. Again, this is probably something I would just do off screen. As far as like what I was talking about bonus wise, I would say the biggest part of that is going to be linked strictly to showing if there's anything really of note to be made in regards to the park itself, because that's the only thing that I haven't completed in the game. That might come in a bonus episode of maybe just like kind of showcasing some of the stuff. I don't know if it, because doing legendary battles is it can get kind of drawn out and boring to be completely honest. I know they're meant to be, they're essentially boss battles like gym leaders are, but you're trying to catch a Pokemon, so they're meant to be a little bit tougher than the average deal. I'm still not quite the biggest fan of that. The post game in this, I do like the fact that you can re-challenge the gym leaders. I do actually like that. It's really nice, especially the earlier gym leaders, because it's like, you know, they have a lot of potential for what they could do for their team. It's just they're at the very beginning, so they don't have access to a whole lot. It's really nice that you can go re-challenge them in that aspect. And I will say the whole battle area is a bit ridiculous. I made my complaints about Stark Mountain and just some of those areas there. As far as the battle tower itself, and like I had mentioned previously, you have to go through 7 fights and get 3 BP for everything, for all those 3 fights. I think it's a bit ridiculous. I don't think you should be regulated to like that little amount for doing that many fights. I think it's a bit ridiculous, especially when things cost 200 BP. That is absolutely asinine. And I don't think that's something that should... I don't think that should be something that you have to be subjected to. It's genuinely one of the most egregious things, in my opinion, that you have to deal with. As far as, like, the Pokemon, like, partnership with, like, escorting somebody, I would have I would say I like it I like the idea of it. I hate that it's done so poorly with some trainers. Also, this is the lady that has all the Pokeballs in existence, if you need to come grab some. But, yeah. That's who I was looking for, and I could never remember it. And I don't have enough of any of that to get any of the Kanto slates. And you need 3 of these. That's the thing. It's 1 slate per legendary. So you have to have 3 of these slates. And that's why I have an extra 1 of these. I thought it was for every one of them, not just 1 room, because that was the only ones I could buy. And so I had bought an additional one just to go to the next area if need be. No. It's specifically for the Reggies, and once you've caught them all, guess what? You don't need it anymore. These were for Latias. This is for that Giratina fight that I showed a little bit of. I probably sped it up to some extent. Or cut some areas out that weren't necessary. It was a 4-minute fight. That I was talking about, like the level 100. These are for the legendary birds. I know there's a lot more to it. I just don't like that at all. Let's just play alone for a little bit. So, I think if you're going to go for the mysterious shards, this area here, if you, the bottom left here, is the best place to go for it. I couldn't guarantee that because I'm not 100% sure, but this is kind of the area that I noticed that I was getting more in, or more of them in. But there's always some of these ridiculous ones that it doesn't matter. You can't get everything all the time. But, yeah, and I don't see the point of really continuing to record all of it. I don't, like, even streaming it, it's just gonna be boring at some point. It's like, oh yeah, we're just going through all of this stuff in the underground. Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad that they upgraded what the underground is capable of doing, and it's not really bad. I just particularly don't care for having all this stuff kind of... having some of this stuff locked behind it. Oh, it's gonna break, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna break. And that's the thing, I don't need the spheres anymore. Unless I just want to buy, like, something off of... like a TM or something off of the hiker that's down here. Whether it be for the big spheres or the small ones. So, I don't know. As far as, like, what I would probably say my favorite thing, if anything, about this is... about the remakes, is the Pokemon hideaways. Just because of how... I love that you can catch Pokemon that aren't in the decks. So, that's how we got Cerberus. So, it's really cool. I even found a Turtwig. I found a baby Turtwig. Well, not a baby. He's not a baby. He big boy. He's got a bold nature, so he's more of a bulky boy. But he has Thrash as one of his moves, which is kind of crazy. And we also caught a Totodile. And he's a quiet nature, so a little bit slower, but has higher special attack. Not the worst thing ever, not the best. But he's got Metal Claw as one of his attacks. It's cool. I like that feature a lot. It's something that's incredibly cool. I think that means this would be a Hitmonchan? Maybe a Hitmonlee. I don't really know. It's one of the... I know... I'd have to look it up again exactly. Because the Triogue's evolution is weird. They started doing weird evolution requirements in Gen 2. So, I think Triogue, it's attack and defense, not special attack and special defense. But I think it's, if it has higher attack, it's a Hitmonlee. If it's a higher defense, it's Hitmonchan. And if they're the same, it's Hitmontop. So Hitmontop's actually really hard to get. Here's a couple of Vibravas, even a Smoochum, Beldum, even Squirtle. I don't know if I showed him off. But he's hasty, has Water Spout. Wow. This is really good. Wait, was that Shell Smash? No, Skull Bash. Okay. This is one of those moves that hardly anyone ever uses. I don't know who all really learns it nowadays. But yeah, you gain defense, and then you attack the next turn. It used to be you just readied your head, and then you attack the next turn. That was Gen 1, though. A very much Gen 1 aspect. Trico that has Night Slash. Chikorita with Leaf Storm. Wide Guard from a Mudkip. It's like, what in the world? A lot of craziness, but hey. That's it for this Pokemon adventure, though. It won't be the end of all Pokemon adventures we have on this channel, but it's the end of this one. And again, I'm not entirely sure exactly what would be the next Pokemon adventure. It might be it might be me streaming Heart Gold or Soul Silver and doing that ridiculous glitched run if I can't actually get it to work like it should. Or me redoing even possibly going back and redoing the original games, like showing off, like, yeah, this is a retro game, if anything. We're going to play the actual Gen 2 games instead of the remakes. That would actually be really something else. Very, very different compared to, like, current Gen Pokemon. But either that or I might end up redoing Ruby, because that's something Gen 3 game. I actually want to redo that. But because as far as doing Gen 5, it's kind of Gen 5 and through Gen 7 are kind of impossible because can't find a decent ROM for Gen 5 either. The one I did find, you don't gain any experience for the Pokemon after each fight, which is really bad. You can't really play the game if you can't level up. So, there's that, and of course Gen 6 and Gen 7 are on a 3DS. As far as doing Gen 8, I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm kind of in two minds about Sword and Shield. There's things I like about it, but things I don't. But why? I guess that's a lot. That's the case with a lot of Pokemon games. Well, just any game. There's things you like, things you don't. But I think this is for it being faithful to the original Diamond and Pearl. I think it's a good remake. And they did some quality of life improvements that I actually do like. But again, with it not being the platinum version of the games, it has a lot of the problems the original 2 did have, and I don't like it for that. So. But I did hope I was still able to provide something enjoyable for you all, and thank you all for watching so much. I will see you guys in the next adventure. If there is a bonus episode to this, it will probably be way down the road. It's like, oh yeah, this is something that finally happened. But if that happens, definitely we'll be back to this. But if not, it has been fun. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next project. Or video game. Whatever, it's a thing.